Hey guys, Courtney here. Welcome to my video. Welcome to my channel. Today is going to be a video on quite a few things, and it's a little bit long, and I'm really sorry about that. But it is some new things that I got and some surprises along the way. So if you guys want to see how I got this look on my face, and I believe it is beautiful, beautiful colors. Courtney's looks for sure. So if you want to see how I got this look on my face and see what all I have to say, this is going to be at the end. Is going to be the giveaway information. So if you want to stick around for that, that'd be great. So you guys know the drill. Keep on watching, and I'll see you soon. So first thing, I had a bunch of Morphe credit. You know, you guys know I don't pay full price for anything, especially when I have credit on something. Like, yeah, like, because I return a lot of things. Like if something is not to my liking, I'm not going to keep it, because it's not like I don't have money to be, you know, spending and you know, tossing around and such as that. But I had some Morphe credit, and I had some coupons, which they were so kindly allowing me to use, because you know, you're only supposed to use like one per order or whatever. But it's my birthday month, so I actually was able to kind of get a little slide in there and have them help me out in that way. So from Morphe, I was able to pick up a new highlighting brush, which you guys know I've been needing a new highlighting brush. My other one was a little busted, so I picked up the R36, and this is the Morphe highlighting brush. I believe that this is something that came out of the Laura Lee brush kit, but I did not want to get that brush kit because even though I'm a pretty decent fan of Laura Lee, her brushes aren't something that, not all of them. Her eye brushes I would use, but this is the only other brush that I would really use out of that set, because she uses the brushes for things that I don't. So I picked this up, and I washed it last night. I can't wait to use it. I washed a lot of brushes last night, just so I could do this video today, because I got a lot of brushes. And I also picked up the Morphe Pro Blending Sponge, and this is what it looks like. You guys know that the Morphe sponge is not my favorite sponge, the one that I had with the wedge, like the pointed wedge like this. But this one seemed to be a little bit more my speed as far as like shape of it and everything. So I think it'll be really good to get into the eye area, you know, when I'm doing foundation, concealer. So I'm going to try that out today. And then the best thing that I got from Morphe, this should be called Courtney's palette. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. This should be called Courtney's palette, but it's so beautiful. And this is what it looks like. This is the Hey Girl Hey palette. Hey Girl Hey. That's what this is, the Hey Girl Hey palette. And it has the most beautiful colors in it. These like purples and pinks and like dark, you know, cool tones. And it also has a good mix of like the neutrals and the, you know, browns and bronzes and stuff. A beautiful selection between shimmer and mattes. This is just something that is just perfect for me. The colors actually do have there's a sheet, the sheet here, that has all the names of the shades, which I will not go into that because it would take forever. But it is a 25, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, yeah, 25 pan eyeshadow palette, and we will be using this today. I also got a couple of eye brush sets, one from BH Cosmetics, and I only washed one of them last night because I've got too many brushes that I need to deal with right now. But this is what the BH Cosmetics looks like. This is a 7-piece set. These are nice. I'm excited about those. The biggest set that I got, I think this is this. Ooh, I'm not sure how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is a 12-piece brush set, and this is from that company. I told you guys I was getting this from Qivange. And this is what it looks like. It's a pink and rose gold set. It's got this really pretty like opalescent on the handle here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's very pretty. This is one of the brushes that I washed. These are very soft. I didn't get any kind of like weird color. You guys, pause for just a second here. My husband just came in the door, and he handed me a package. See, this is why I get so excited about like talking to people and like making new friends and like conversing with people about different things, especially when it's a neighbor. It's like I can't even believe she sent me this. Like I'm like almost in tears that she sent me this, but it's the Tatcha. It's It's a Tatcha product. And it's free. Oh, thank you. And I got a, what is this? Strawberry lemonade. I'm living right now. But she sent me this Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, and I have never been able to get my hands on a Tatcha product before. That stuff is so expensive. You guys know this, how much Tatcha stuff is. I mean, it's so expensive. So I'm gonna have to look into this right now and see if it's just like a primer. I don't even know what it is. All I know is I opened it and I was like, this is a Tatcha product? So thank you so much. Thank you so much if you're watching, sweetheart. This has made my day. Like, really, this has made my day right here. And the lip scents, I can't wait to try it. So just had to come on here and tell you guys that really quick. I'm super excited now. Like, my cold, I'm not even worried about it right now. So anyways, I'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and sprayed that Tatcha on my face because I did find out that this is basically, this can be used underneath makeup, over makeup. It can also be, it can be used for so many things. It's got really, really good things for your face as far as hydration goes. It only takes a couple of sprays, but I did notice that when I sprayed it out on my face, it took a couple, more than 2 to 3 sprays. But this little bottle on Sephora online is $20. This is the 0.4 ounce. So yeah, it's like, it smells really good. It feels really good on the face. So I decided today for my foundation, I'm going to use a mixture of the Dewy and Smooth Fit Me and the 2 colors, the Classic Ivory and the Buff Beige, because I'm kind of in between colors right now. Like, I did get a little bit of sun one day, but it wasn't enough to where it was like going to change up my foundation color. So yeah, I just feel like putting it on today. So I'm just gonna put this in my face. And mixing the 2 colors together is really good, especially when you're kind of in between tone or like colors. And that's why I need one of those little palettes. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and bite the bullet and get one, because I saw one on Amazon. It was actually super cheap. So has like a little spatula with it. I think it has a mirror with it too. It's pretty cool. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start blending this in and get this straight on my face, and I will be back with you guys. Yeah, I love this this Dewy and Smooth Fit Me by Maybelline. It really does good on my skin, especially when I'm feeling a little bit, you know, like I need some extra hydration, which is normally always, but not always, you know. But sometimes I feel like, you know, when I wake up, my face is more hydrated than at other times, and this sponge, actually, I like it a lot better than the other sponge. So I just want to tell you guys that for sure. It gets in spots like in the crevice of the nose and around the mouth. It gets around those areas really well. It's still like a very small surface area, smaller than the Beauty Blender, like the end of the Beauty Blender, the fat part, but it's still very effective. And especially if you have something that's not going to dry down too fast, which this Dewy and Smooth is that. It doesn't dry down too fast. It gives you time to work with it. So yeah, but I do love this Dewy and Smooth and the color, mixing those 2 colors together. So I'm gonna go ahead and build up this foundation and get it nice and blended, and then I'm going to come back with you guys to conceal. Okay, you guys, sorry about all this mess that I am doing. So I'm going to get out my my concealer here. I'm going to do the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, which is an amazing concealer. It goes really, really well with the Fit Me foundation. So I am going to get that out, and we're going to start working with that. Just to let you guys know, I did switch up my lighting a little bit. I have been playing around with this lighting for a while. It's driving me absolutely bonkers, and I know that it's driving you guys bonkers too, because it's like the hues, it changes. So right now I have it set on like a more of a yellow tone, which to me in person it looks horrible, but on the camera, when I look and watch the replays on the camera, it doesn't look as bad. So if you guys like this one, let me know. I guess I'll probably go back in and just kind of adjust and see if I like it or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and start concealing here. I watched a video this morning from a guy, I can't remember his name, but he was saying that going down in that V shape is wasting so much product. and I tend to agree to some effect. I haven't always done this, but I have noticed that on some concealers, it's good because it brightens up the face. But you're blending everything. He was saying you blend everything out anyway, so why use, you know, come all the way out here and come down. Now my V's aren't as harsh as some people's, but you know, they're still V's. So I've tried I'm going to try just a little bit less and see if that is effective. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do now. And when I go to do my eyeshadow look, I am going to put that in fast forward and speed this up. I'm going to try to show you guys the colors that I'm using as I go and the brushes that I'm using as I go. And I don't know if I'm going to voice over it or if I'm just going to play some music, some cute little music with it. I don't know. I haven't decided. But so yeah. I do like the sponge for concealer so far. It feels really good. It seems like it's going on my face really well. It's blending it really well. And I am using the fatter side of it because, I don't know, like, I feel like this side will be better to get in here when I go to do like a base on my eyelid. So, and I will put some concealer up on my eyelid as well to try to do that. I'm going to do that now. So let's go in with that small part of the sponge. Let's just go ahead and use this concealer as a base. And that seems to work pretty well. Oh, I can't wait to dig into that eyeshadow palette. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and finish concealing. I'm going to go in my normal areas that I normally go in. Which, you know, is up here in my little steer, and then down the nose, across the lip, and down on the chin. And then I will be back, and we will set, and I will go ahead and start with the eyeshadows. Okay, guys. So I wanted to go ahead and set under the eye, and I'm going to set to my face. I don't know how this lighting is working, but hopefully it is working better than my regular lighting. Like I said, I did switch up a few things, so you'll have to let me know, or I'll have to watch it and see for myself. So I am going to use this brush today, this really cool fan brush that I got. It's not a fan brush, sorry, not a fan brush. It's like an actual, I used it the other day and I loved it. It's from Eco Tools, and it is one of the new brushes that I got. I have not, I keep thinking I did, but I have not uploaded my brush video yet, which I don't know if I want to, because like I said, it's kind of silly. But I am going to use this to set the rest of my face, but for my eyes, underneath my eyes, and in the concealing areas, I am going to go ahead and use my regular Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I have been really enjoying this lately. This goes really good with the Fit Me as well. So I'm going to go ahead and set here. And I don't use this all over the face. Like I said, I only use this in certain areas. I only use it under the eyes. I kind of use it where I put my concealer, but I don't use it heavy, other than under the eyes. But it sets under the eyes so well. I have not noticed any creasing since I've been using this. I've been using this for a couple weeks, and I'm really enjoying it. But like, I do go up into this area. I always have problems with this area here, as far as creasing and stuff goes, and then my crevice. But I will go back over my crevice with that. I'm going to use the Fit Me powder, the loose powder today, to set the rest of my face. I don't do a lot of flash photography, so I don't really need to do that with my whole face. So that is it for setting under the eye. So now I'm going to go in and show you guys how this brush works, performs with the Fit Me setting powder, which is this one. This is in the color Fair. I think it's Fair Light. But yeah, this brush, oh my goodness, I love this brush. I think I put a little bit too much powder, but it's alright. I'm gonna have powder everywhere. But so this is what the brush looks like, and like I said, this is from Eco Tools, and it's just one of those brushes that's so soft you don't even have to put, you know, you basically can just kind of tap it on your head and you're on your face, and you're still, you know, effectively getting the product on there. It's just really good. And then once you kind of get it set, you can go back over and it's just so soft. I mean, just look how it glides across the neck. Oh, I just love it. This is like one of the best like purchases from Amazon that I've made in a while with my credits. So I do go back over the middle of my face just a little bit, and that's with the Dewy and Smooth. Now if I'm using something that's more drying on my face, I would not go back over anything with this. I mean, I would set really lightly, but with the Dewy and Smooth, it does not dry my face out, so I'm able to go a little bit more heavier with the set on this. But this brush makes it easy to do that. It does. I mean, just to tap into the product and just go with it. So I won't go back under the eyes, but kind of just dust over the middle of my face with it, and it is beautiful. It really does. It gives a very beautiful finish. So this powder brush, like I said, is from EcoTools, and it is the extra large powder brush, and it says for, I think on the information on the website or on Amazon, it says that it's a light to medium coverage brush, but I don't ever pay any attention to that. You guys, y'all know y'all can make it whatever kind of coverage you want it to be. There's no rules on that. Yeah, so I am going to go ahead and go into my eye look. This ought to be interesting because I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this, or I don't have a plan for this, so I'm just going to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the video off, and cut it back on, and I think I'm just going to either do a voiceover, like I said, either do a voiceover or play some music, because I know you guys do not want to sit there and listen to my mouth for that long. So let me get my stuff ready here. Okay, so I'll be back, and either you'll be hearing some music or you'll be hearing my voice. I haven't decided. So obviously you can see where I had like some major problems with my brushes that I was using. A couple of the brushes that I use were probably not very smart to use with the colors that I was using, which were these two. They were the angle brushes, and normally I can use the angle brushes for a lot, you know, other than what, you know, like I can always get into this corner here with these angle brushes, and it's really good for that. But for some reason, these two brushes, when I went to go do that, and maybe because they're such dark colors, I don't know, but it just did not do what I wanted it to do. It was acting crazy, and that's why I was making all those crazy faces. But yeah, but I ended up going ahead and taking you know, blending everything out, and it ended up looking very beautiful when I got finished. I ended up putting some really that dark deep purple in the corners here of my eyes. I ended up getting some fallout on this, but I think it was because of the brushes. So I'm going to show you guys what colors I used. So as far as like the dark purple, this is the color that I used. I tapped a little bit into this, not much. And then I took this color here and I used my finger and I just kind of went over the middle of my eye. And I also took a little stamp brush. I call it a stamp brush. I don't know what you guys call it, but it's kind of like this. It's like really firm bristles. And I just kind of stamped that color in the corners right here to make it look nice. I took a pencil brush and went underneath my eyes with that deeper purple color that I used, this one right here. And then, I wouldn't call it purple. I guess that's like a maroon color. I don't know. Either way, I think it turned out really well. I don't know. I'm going to put some liner on and I'm going to do my mascara, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to do some final thoughts. I do need to blend. I mean, I could see, I could see where I need to blend. A lot of times I like to have a line. It's not, as long as it's not like a super harsh line. I'm okay with having lines. Sometimes I like to go for that dramatic look, and I kind of feel like with this look I'll be able to pull that off. Like with my green look that I had, I really enjoyed having the dramaticness of that green look, even though I did have some lines, but they weren't, I don't know, everybody's got a different opinion on everything. You know how that is. And I enjoyed that. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and do my liner, and I'm going to get my mascara on, and I'm going to come back and give some final thoughts, and then, oh yeah, and I have to do my the rest, like my blush and my bronzing and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll give my thoughts on this palette and a couple of the other products that I use. So eyeshadow turn. Oh, I do want to show you guys how this new highlighter brush works. So I'm going to tap into my Ofra highlighter, my Nikki Tutorials Ofra highlighter here. I'm going to go into that lightest shade here, and this is how I normally will tap brushes like this. Just a little tap, not a lot, and just kind of bump it off there, and then ends up putting a really good, I like this one a lot. Ends up putting just a really good amount of highlighter on the face, and it keeps it in the spots that you want. It doesn't fling it around. I can't stand that when highlighter flings around your face with a brush that says it's supposed to be highlight, but it's not really. So yeah, I do like this brush. It's a very good highlighting brush. Can't remember where I put it now. It's so light. Goes exactly where I want it. So and then I'm going to go ahead and do my blush. I've been going up here with my highlighter lately. I've already done my brows, by the way. Okay guys, so I am done. This is the final look. I did use my e.l.f. the pen liner, and I used the Morphe black dark green liner just on the bottom and smudged it out a little bit, and I used partially the Troublemaker mascara, and then I went in with the Butter London mascara. The only thing I haven't done is lips, and I'm going to do that right now while I talk to you guys, which that doesn't make a lot of sense. But final thoughts. So a couple of the brushes that I got really screwed my look up. I mean, it didn't screw it up, it just made me have to kind of, I don't like having to go over things. God, I feel like I've had to go over everything I've done in the last few videos, but just because I'm trying things, it's not because I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I was hoping to make this look more of a like have more pink in it and not be as purple, but because that purple is darker, I kind of forced my hand. So but those brushes, some of them are good, some of them I really like. Oh god, this stuff smells so good, y'all. It smells so good. I love a good smelling lip. It's like you could eat it. Anyways, so But as far as the Morphe palette goes, this is beautiful. This palette, I mean, I just can't say enough about it. It is a beautiful palette. It really is. And for the price and all the shadows that you get and everything that you get inside it, I think it's a really good deal. I think the regular, which, you know, I told you guys how much I paid for it, but which was basically nothing. But I believe that this is $18. And for a 25 pan palette that is so pigmented and is so beautiful and has such beautiful colors, they do have a different one that's kind of goes with this as far as like the girls night out stuff. It's the 25 instead of the C, I think it's the 25W or something, so it has like warmer tones in it as opposed to the cool tones, so you guys might like that better. As far as the brushes that I didn't like, I showed you they were like some of the slanted brushes, so I kind of had to reroute what my eyes were doing, so that was fine. But I just, you know, I'll just find something else to use those with. The highlighting brush that I got, the one from Morphe, I really love. This is the R36. That is amazing. The Tatcha spray, I am going to use that now as kind of a setting spray, so just so you guys can see me use it. So it says 3 pumps, but my face is fat, so. It smells good. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything when you first put it on your face because it's such a light spritz. It really is. Woo, let me fix that. It's such a light spritz, but then like when it soaks in, like you can kind of feel, you know, it feels like it's hydrating. It feels like it's, you know, it feels like it's doing something. I don't know. It better be doing something because it's Tatcha, and she better, yeah. Anyhow, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm sorry it's so long. I'm gonna try to cut it as much as I can, but I had a lot going on in this video, so, and I'm still like, I haven't even hardly drinking any of my lemonade here, so don't forget to get about the giveaway. Didn't I bring those brushes in? Yes, I did. Okay, so this is the brush set that I'm going to be giving away along with these 3 things. Oh, sorry, there's my rubber band. This is the Wet n Wild illumination palette, the nude and the color on the LA Colors eyeshadow palettes. These have only been swatched. These have not been used. I would not give anybody anything used. And anything that has been used, I will let you know, and it would be very, very much sanitized because like I said, I work in the hospital and I'm just like that. So, but that's going to be a part of that. And then I may throw in a couple of extra like little goodies and surprises. I have a couple of perfumes that I would like to throw in there with the giveaway, and also because that brush set is actually a new thing that I added to it. Then I have a couple other brushes that I would like to throw in there as well. So it may just start, you know, adding up with a few more things. So, and I appreciate the new subscribers, you guys. I really appreciate you guys. And I hope that you guys will stick around with me, and yeah, so I guess that's about it. So just make sure that you hit a thumbs up if you like the video, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell for all the notifications, and yeah, if you have an Instagram, then you can follow me on Instagram. I'll link all the information down below. If you do not have an Instagram, for this giveaway only, for the July 1st giveaway only, I will let anyone who does not have an Instagram, because I've found that a lot of people don't have it, so I will let anyone who does not have Instagram still be able to enter, but you'll at least have to try to follow me on Facebook, and I will link that information down below as well. You can click on that, because if you don't have an Instagram, I'm sure you probably do have a Facebook, so if you can try to find me on Facebook, just send me a message, say, hey, I'm here, you know, whatever. You don't have to friend me, it's just up to you. I just need 2 outlets to know that, you know, that you're there. So but anyways, I guess I will see you guys on the next one, and I will not argue with you, so no arguments. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and thanks for watching the video. See you soon.